Not quite sure if that music is working, but it is on. What's up, everybody? It's your boy Clay from the Bay. And with me, as usual, is Blue in the Bay. Welcome to another episode of Sporting a Smile. Today, we're going to talk about that fantastic win by the 49ers. We're going to talk a little about the players involved with that win. We're going to talk about the earthquakes. We're going to talk about the Cal Bears. We might even talk about that other team down south, Southern California. I don't know, the whatever they are, the dudes that walk around with skirts. Oh, the Trojans. That's right. Yeah, those guys. But yeah, we're going to talk a little bit about a little bit of everything today. Hope y'all enjoyed tonight's show. So let's go ahead and get this thing started. How you doing, Blue?
I'm fine. How are you?
All right. I'm all right. I'm good. Good. So yeah, let's
How much coffee did you drink today?
Not enough, apparently. So yeah, hey, you want to start this off? Or you want me to? Because I got a lot to say about that game.
Well, I'll start. I really don't. I realized yesterday watching my son play, I have, without you, no knowledge of football or what was going on. But I just want to say I'm really having a nice, enjoying, relaxing Sunday because the Niners played Thursday.
Yeah.
They won Thursday, so now I have all that stress and pressure relieved off of me of watching them play, and I can just watch the games with no hat in the ring.
Yeah, it's nice, and it's a relaxing Sunday for 49er fans everywhere.
Exactly.
We can sit back and watch all these other teams get blown out or blow somebody out or whatever the case may be, but the Niners, man, I don't know what to say other than wow, that game. No, I'm gonna tell you like this: nobody gave us a chance to win that game. No one.
I agree.
I looked at the CBS. I think it was CBS. Predictions of 8 people that picked in that realm. One person, 1 out of 8 picked the 49ers. That person's gonna have a great week at work. I'm gonna tell you right now, that person's gonna have a great day, a great week at work, because all those other people that was like, oh, the Niners don't have a chance, and all the injuries, blah blah blah. Man, y'all better miss me with that. The Niners, that's resilience.
Mm-hmm. We needed that one.
That's resilience. That's a team that says we are a team and we can win any game on any given Sunday, no matter who's on the field, no matter who's out there. We can win games. I must admit, Mac Jones, lights out, baby. I mean, he even got hurt and said, nope, I'm going to walk this off. I'm going back out there. We're going to win this game. That's what I'm talking about. That's the kind of player I want on my team. I want somebody who's going to say, no, I can walk. I can trot on it. Yeah, I'm going back out there.
Yeah.
But he was throwing dimes.
Well, I would say like this though. As great as the win was, my heart can't take all that stress.
Well, you ain't the only. I'm sure there was some people tearing out the leather on their couch.
Does your couch still have leather? That's what I want to know. Is your coach
Now,
still intact?
I'm smart. I stand up.
Oh, that's why you stand up.
I stand up. I pace. I do the coach's bend. I put my hands on my knees and I watch. And then if something go wrong, I walk. I walk away, and then I come back and go back to the coach's stance. But yeah, they balled out. I gotta give my boy Bourne. He lit their secondary up. Bourne last week dropped that pass right in his hands, dropped it. This week he didn't drop a single pass, not one. Even ran one for like 28 yards when we needed. I think we needed, it was like a 3rd and 20, 3rd and 21, something like that. Boom, caught it. Boom, bang, boom, 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 boom. Up the sideline, cut back inside before you know it was a 26-yard gain, 28-yard gain, somewhere in there. But he lit it up. He lit the Rams up with the help, of course, of Mac, because Mac Jones wasn't playing around. He was not playing.
Yeah. It was a well-earned win.
Yeah.
And that's why the title of the show is "A Win is a Win," because it was hard. At times, it was hard to watch.
Oh, it was very hard.
They pulled it off. Oh, I know. I watched it with you on the phone, I think.
Yeah, we did.
So.
At least part of it.
Yeah.
Because
you were, both of us. You were coming home from work, and I was coming home from work as well. So you missed like the whole first half, and I missed most of the first half.
Yeah. So I mean, what I did catch, I was pacing back and forth, trying to figure out what are we doing, but yeah. But the cockiness of the Rams, that's what got me. That's what got me. That's why that was such a satisfying win. The way
it was.
The way it ended.
It was
satisfying. Because he just knew, we're going to just run right up the middle and get this and then kick a field goal and win the game. Nah. No, actually, it wouldn't even won them the game. It would have tied the game because it was 26-23. We were up. And we got this. We can blah, blah, blah. Bring it. Bring it. And then the one player the one player that Stafford had been picking on, the cornerback there, God, I can't remember his name, but the cornerback there, he was in on the game-saving tackle to stop that run. He came blowing into that hole. Blowing into that hole. Whack! Whack! Warner tried to get in there, but he kind of got twisted around. He did get in on the tackle, but he had an opportunity to be the first one to get to him, but he got popped on, he got clipped. And kind of missed his opportunity to get the first hit on him, but he got in there. But that was a satisfying win because, the Rams coach, he's a young kid, but that kind of arrogance is what lost him that game. If he would have been smart, he would have just said, "No, let's just go ahead and kick a field goal." You were close enough. You were close enough. But no, we can run on this. Oh, yeah, okay. Think about that next week when you're playing whoever you're playing, LA. Think about it. And CMC, McCaffrey did his job. Juszczyk did a job. He filled in pretty much, in my opinion, he filled in for Kittle. He was playing like that tight end that could pick up those extra yards, run some people over. They just played an overall good game. Everybody contributed, and I got to say our defense didn't give up the big plays. You know, they kept it close. That's what they're supposed to do. It was our offense that everybody was like, oh my God, da da da. No, they did their job. The Niners did their job, and that's why they're 4-1.
Mm-hmm.
Like you said, a win is a win. It could have been a 1-point win. It didn't matter. We won. We're 4-1.
Yep.
End of story. End of story.
My point exactly.
So all you people out there that, I got to talk about these people now. All you people out there that are already talking that quarterback controversy, Mac is a better quarterback, this, that, and the other, man, back up off of that. Back up off of it before you put your foot in your mouth. Because I'm going to tell you now, Purdy is hurt. Purdy was hurt when he played against the Jaguars. That is why he had an off game. His foot was killing him.
Yeah, because I know, I think I sent you the reel. I don't know if I did or not, but someone was kind of like explaining what turf toe is. Well, I know what it is because my son has it, but like how it impacts a quarterback because he has to kind of like step, I guess, and anchor himself on that foot to throw the ball.
Yeah.
So, so that's probably why, because I'm looking at it, before he explained it, I was looking at it like, well, my son got turf toe and it's, but yeah, so it does impact him as a quarterback.
Yeah, so
differently than it would impact my son.
It's like this, people. All of you people that are talking about get rid of Purdy or sit Purdy, bench Purdy, Mac should be the starter. Listen, people, stop that, please. Stop.
I'm just grateful we have two good quarterbacks.
Yes, I am too, but I'm telling you now, it is not going to stop throughout this whole next 2 weeks. People are going to be saying, bench Purdy, look at how much money you're paying him, and look what he did, blah, 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 blah. They're back up. If you're a true 49er fan, in fact, if you know football, period, and I know there are some people out here that know the game, and I know there's some people out here that don't. For you people that don't know the game, turf toe is nothing to play with. I've had it as a soccer player. I've had it as a football player. It is a very hard injury to come back from. Secondly, for those of you that don't know football, you don't start kicking your starter under the bus just because he came in and had one bad game while injured. Here's the point. He came in while injured. He came in. That's his job. He's a starter. He's supposed to give it a shot. He had a bad game. So don't start. I remember this from back when Joe Montana and Steve Young were going at it. You know what I mean? That controversy almost tore the team apart. Okay? Some fans don't realize what their opinions and what they say, and when it's heard by teams and players, that can affect the team, actually. That can actually affect the team. It affects our fanfare. We are called 49er faithful for a reason. We are faithful for every player on our team that they can get out there and do the job they are being paid for. Now, back to my point. Mac is a great quarterback, and I am so glad we have him. Because if we had not had Mac and we had to put, I think his name is Sanchez, or Martinez, whatever his name is, if he had to have gone in, that game is not ours. That game is not ours. But Mac is a great quarterback. I'm not taking nothing away from him. But it's early in the season. Purdy really hasn't had an opportunity to show what he's ready to do this season. So all you people that are already talking about that controversy and Mac is a better quarterback, blah, 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 stop it. Stop it now. Seriously.
Okay.
I'm just saying. Y'all need to cut that out. I hate that. I hate that and don't want to see it. Let's just be happy that we're 4-1, number one in the Western Conference Division. the Western Division in our conference, and let's just keep on doing what we're doing. All right. So stop picking on Purdy. That's all I want to say.
Now you make me want to pick on him, but I won't.
No, you will not. Not with me. I'll defend him to the end. I'm telling you.
I see.
It's just I know our team is good. It's not just Purdy. I mean, you think about Bourne, what he did Thursday. Is he better than Ayuk? Is he better than Jennings now? Because they're out. All of a sudden now we need to have Bourne as a starter. Man, cut it out, y'all. Just be happy we got good backups. Just be happy we got good backups. Now, I'm sure you got something you want to talk about.
I don't know. Do we even still have any time left?
I think we do. Yeah, we got a little time left.
So I'm going to go. Well, like I said, I'm going to talk about high school football.
Oh, okay. You want to, okay. Oh, yeah, okay. Here's your opportunity. Go ahead. Say what you got to say about. Go ahead.
Don't start.
No, I'm giving you.
Okay, so this the Conference League of the San Francisco Unified School District started yesterday. As I'm sure you guys know that follow us on Facebook, my son plays for Lincoln. They won. It was Lincoln versus Lowell. They won 28-7. Like I said in the beginning, in my opening, I realized I really don't know a whole lot about football. Usually, like when I go to like different sporting games, because it was my first time seeing my son play football. So that was nice. But generally, I'm around people that I know, so if something happens, I can be like, wait a minute, what just happened? So I was just kind of like getting to know those people, so I was a little bit too shy to be like, wait a minute, what's going on? Even though it was a whole lot, and maybe I'll use this as my confessional booth. I didn't know which player my son was because his practice jersey number is different than his actual number. And when I came, he had his helmet on. And he told me he was, I guess, recruited or picked as a starting safety, strong safety, whatever that position is. But they have him down now. So he is eligible, I guess, if you want to call it that, to play for 3 different positions, which is strong safety, wide receiver, and cornerback. So I didn't know, was he on offense, defense? I just know and there's 3 Washingtons on the team. So anyway, but they're all good. So that's as much as I want to confess right now about that. But they won. It was a good game. The weather was nice. They won. The referees were not happy with them winning, so they were trying to call flags and all of that. On to Washington. They lost. You can Google the score. I'm not going to say it out loud if you're really that interested. They're still, what?
54-6.
I wasn't going to say it. I was asking what the record was. Because in non-conference, they're like, what, 3-1?
Yeah.
In conference, they're 0-1. Balboa, I believe, won.
No, wait. Conference, they're 0-1.
Yeah, that's what I said.
And non-conference, they're 3-2 because we lost yesterday. Overall, we are 3-2.
Okay.
We should have been.
Thank you.
Yeah, we should have been 4-1, but that's all right. That's all right. That's all
Whatever.
Whatever.
So like I said,
yeah.
You're right. Balboa, I believe, won yesterday. I think their record is 3-2 as well. Galileo, I don't know because I really don't pay attention to that.
Bal beat us, so they're 4-1.
Oh, that's exciting to me. Okay.
Gal, I think, lost. I don't think they've won a game yet. If they did, okay.
Yeah. So we play them next week at 2 p.m. And Washington has a game at 2. I think maybe all the varsity games are at 2 next weekend.
Usually. And then guess what? The following week, who do you play?
Washington.
We'll see how that one goes. We'll see how that shows up.
Are you wishing ill upon my family?
I'm wishing
ill. You can say it here publicly in front of everybody.
I'm wishing ill on Lincoln. We ain't gonna let y'all beat us. Yeah. Ain't gonna happen.
Okay, we'll see.
Ain't gonna happen. I'm telling you now, it ain't gonna happen.
Okay.
Y'all might as well go ahead and chalk that loss up.
We'll see.
Mm-hmm.
And tell my son you hate him too.
Yeah, okay.
Because you hate him, you hate me.
Whatever, you know.
Whatever.
Oh man, God.
Not spawning so much now, huh?
Okay, so moving. Is that all the high school we got? Unless you want to go down the rank.
So what's really weird for me is I know when I went to high school, when you went to high school, every SFUSD school had a football team.
Yeah, everybody did.
And so when I look now, it's like only 4 or 5 of them left that have football teams. It's
because the city of San Francisco keeps cutting budgets.
We ain't even gonna get into that, but yeah.
Yeah, so yeah. There's only I think there's 5 or 6 teams.
Yeah.
Michigan,
so that's
Burton, Gal, Wash. No, there's 6. Lincoln. Yeah, so there's 6 teams. Okay. As opposed to when we went to school, there was 8. I think there was 8 teams. So you wound up playing 7 games per season. Yeah.
Yeah, so that's pretty much it. I will, of course, be back with high school football again next week.
Okay.
So
I'm gonna keep
the college.
No, I gotta mention this.
Okay, mention it.
Mark Sanchez.
Okay.
Arrested for stabbing someone.
He's a Trojan,
I'm kind of shocked. That
alcohol is bad.
I mean, wow. This. I heard about that, and I was like, "You got to be kidding me!" Okay, arrested faces. What the?
Yeah, because initially it showed up on the Citizens app or whatever that he was stabbed and injured and in the hospital. So you're like, oh, that's really sad.
No. I mean, no. It goes a lot deeper than that.
Can I finish my statement, please?
Yeah, go ahead.
I know what you're feeling. You're feeling because I didn't address you as my illustrious co-host. You're feeling some type of way. Okay. Thank you, my illustrious co-host. So basically, like I said, when it first appeared in the news reports, it appeared that he was stabbed. Well, he was stabbed. He was injured, and he did go to the hospital.
Yeah.
But upon further investigation, they found out that he was drunk and he was aggressive. I don't really. Yeah.
Oh my gosh. According to a witness, they said he instigated the whole incident. When the first reports came out, it was reported that somebody got shot. Well, there was no gunshots. It was just stabbing. So, until I actually had to wait to see, what really transpired. Because like I said, first reports was that, he had gotten shot. And then he had stabbed somebody that shot him and blah, 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 blah. Yeah, missed me with that. So, yeah, I'm just shocked that something like this is popping off. USC, former USC Trojan. It's just kind of out there. Just kind of out there. Not only with the stabbing and the Mark Sanchez thing, can you believe, and this seems like this is going to be the NFL fined Christian McCaffrey for, I cannot believe I'm about to say this, for use of his helmet on a tackle.
So can you explain that to me? Because I saw that. Can you explain it?
I am sure about to do that. So I looked at the tape, and oh, did I mention it? I looked at the tape. That is a typical tackle that happens every game, every week by any player that's trying to make a tackle. He led his shoulder into the man's lower body. Lower body. He did not ram his helmet into the man's body. He lowered his head and went in for a tackle. They said he was trying to hit him with his helmet. If you look at that tape, that is a basic, fundamental tackle. It is simply that. It is simply that. A tackle. They fined this man $23,000 for something that is absolutely legal in the NFL and any other. I looked at that film and I looked at it. And I'm like, where do you see him trying to use his helmet to tackle this man? It was an interception. He became the defender, went in to make a tackle. He tried to stop the man. He didn't spear him. He didn't hit him helmet to helmet. He didn't hit him face mask to face mask. He went down to the body, which is where you're supposed to hit somebody, and tried to make a tackle. Where they get this? You know what? I would say something, but I'm going to keep it clean. But the NFL, y'all tripping. Y'all tripping. Y'all need to get some young eyes in there and take a look at the tape because y'all tripping. Anyway, so the Mark Sanchez issue, that's going to be going on for a while, I can already tell. I'm not sure what. I don't know if Christian's going to fight this thing or not, but, I mean, it's just stupid. It's just stupid. It's really stupid. So, yeah, let's go ahead and jump in our college ball. I'm going to let you take that one because I watched that game and I was disgusted. You know which game I'm talking about?
Yes, the Cal Bears game. So the first half was great. Not that I really watch other teams besides USC. But the first half was great. You know, they went into halftime and they were up 28-0. So I'm like, okay, cool. I can, maybe relax my brain, partake in some other television watching. I turned the channel. At some point that night, I fell asleep. I wake up to looking at your post saying, what a horrible game. I'm like, you gotta be effing kidding me. I look and it was like, 45-28 or something like that. So they allowed, Duke to come back and overtake them.
Pretty much mess up homecoming. That was Cal's homecoming game. Okay, you're not supposed to lose your homecoming game to anybody because your student body is supposed to be your 12th man on the field. That place should have been so loud they couldn't have heard each other whisper. You couldn't have heard yourself talk, let alone in a huddle trying to make 10 other people hear what you're trying to say. But it was not loud. I mean, yeah, they were cheering, they were hooping and hollering, but that was only in the first half. That was the first half. When that second half got kicked off and Duke started doing things, in fact, I think Duke went into halftime like 28 to 20 something to something. They had scored. And I saw the writing on the wall then. I saw the writing on the wall. I'm like, y'all gonna let Duke walk right back into this game. And sure enough, the game got out of hand in the third quarter. And I could not believe my eyes. Not only that, but like I was saying, the student body, that 12th man on the field, got awfully quiet. And that's not the time for you to get quiet. That's the time for you to start making a lot more noise. A lot more noise. You know, you gotta pick your team up. They're already feeling deflated because they're letting these guys come back and putting points on the board left and right, left and right. Yeah. So yeah, it was a horrible game. It was a horrible game. It was horrible. I thought going into it, you know, I thought, oh, here we go. Yeah. Playing cow ball. Bear territory. And the bear went to sleep and went to hibernation. The bear went to sleep and went back into hibernation. I don't know what happened, but that was just horrible. How did USC play yesterday?
No.
Oh, okay. Oh, that's right. They had a bye like Stanford.
Yeah.
So,
yeah. So USC didn't play. Stanford didn't play. Yeah. So, and Bears couldn't hold it down for the Bay.
Yeah.
But there's always next week, so you know.
I know. I mean, that's a game where you gotta turn back to the first page, look at all the things that you know, go look at the film. Where did we make the mistakes? Let's correct them. Let's correct them. Let's correct them. You know, it's just
Yeah.
Yeah, it was just a horrible game. Let me see. What else happened in the Bay Area over the weekend here?
We were talking about Bay FC.
Oh yeah, Bay FC. Yeah. I didn't.
Well, I think we both briefly tuned into the game. With high hopes.
Yeah. And they wind up losing 2-1.
Yeah, they lost 2-1.
Yeah, and that went with I think that was the end of their playoff hopes. Because I think only the top 8 teams make the playoff in the conference. And I think they're like 9th or 10th.
More than me. Yeah. Well, that definitely dropped them down, and they did say that their playoff chances
are gone.
We're gone with that. Yeah.
Well,
so you know, I mean,
next year.
Yeah, definitely always next year. I guess during this podcast, it's going to be a lot of, well, there's always next year. So like I said, there's always next year.
Yeah.
They have the makings of the good team they did, like how we were talking about in one of the shows or whatever show we were talking about. It's a lot of injuries. You know, they're affected by the injury bug.
Yeah, well, that's all.
They were able to make a lot of good trades and get some good players. So we'll see.
Yeah.
We'll see next season.
And speaking of soccer, the Earthquakes play today at 3. Oakland Roots, they play Tuesday at home. And if anybody out there is an Oakland Roots fan, get out there to the stadium because it is a home game. And
it's the last home game.
It's youth soccer night. So get out there, support the Roots, and show some support for the kids that are, playing the game of soccer. Show your support. Really and truly, I think that's pretty much it for me on the weekend. The Warriors kick it off tonight, preseason, against the Lakers.
I knew you were going to say that. I knew you were going to slip it in.
But, yeah, I don't know if we're going to see a lot of our starters, but it's just going to be nice to see that.
Well, they said somewhere I saw that they said Seth Curry was going to start.
Yeah.
So that would be interesting to see how he gels with the team.
Yeah, I think he'll be all right. I mean, I think he'll be all right. It will be nice to see him in a uniform with his brother.
Yeah.
That's been like a lot of, I know I've been a fan of wanting him to come to Golden State to play with his brother. Well, now it is happening, and let's see how it goes. We'll see how it goes.
Yes.
So with that being said.
So, I guess this is real. I sent it to you. I don't know if it's real. But I'm going to say it anyway. And then if it turns out to not be true, I will come back and I'll retract my statement the next time we do the podcast. It says that they hired Del Curry as assistant coach for the Warriors. I'm not sure if that's true or not.
Well, we can look into it.
Yeah.
We can definitely look into it.
Yeah.
So yeah, anyway, that pretty much does it for our show. Yeah, that pretty much does it for our show. It's been fun. I've enjoyed talking about this. I was hoping we could have done this show a little earlier in the weekend, but, you know, hey, it is what it is.
Life shows up.
Yes, it does. You know, life does show up. And I just want to say, hey, to everybody that listens, everybody that downloads, thank you very much. We appreciate it. We really do appreciate it. We hope that you keep on doing what you're doing, but you don't keep on doing what we do. Got anything you want to say to the people?
I'll just tune in next time for more Bay Area sports talk.
Yeah. Check out the Bay Area sports. It's going to be another fun week. I'm Dre from the Bay. She's blue.
I'm blue in the Bay.
Yes, she is. She's blue in the Bay. Thank you guys all for listening, and we will talk to you next week.
All right. Have a good week, everyone.
Yes, please do. And as usual, keep sporting that smile. We'll talk to you next week.
All right.